Hey guys, Rob out here, and ImAlwaysInHotWater.com. Making this the last boat of the day, and I'll make it a quick walkthrough. And what we got out here today is a 1995 Pursuit 2470 WA, and I just kind of came by, and I hope it's clean. So we'll just kind of go with that. 1995 Pursuit 2470 WA with a 2012 Suzuki DF300 powering the vessel. Approximately, it's 480 hours on last check, so we'll just call it 500 hours. And overall, you know, pretty nice vessel, good seaworthy vessel, and pretty popular as well. And I got to stop saying I know. I'm getting the complaints. I'm doing the best I can here. 2470, real nice condition. The exterior of the vessel was just completely refinished by Custom Marine, including decals, in an all-grip seafoam green. And it is a very, very nice job. As you guys can see, trim tabs. Keep in mind, I have not had this vessel on the water. In addition, don't take my word for anything. Hire a surveyor, hire a marine mechanic. Do your due diligence. Obviously, any vessel under contract is subject to your inspections, and that would deem the deposit refundable. But overall, as far as the exterior of the vessel goes, I have no complaints. Seafoam green, brand new, all grip paint, decals, and also brand new bottom paint. So you're good to go. Exterior hull. In fact, the rub rail is also brand new. So what I'm just kind of doing is just giving you guys a quick walk around. You kind of get the gist. You can see it in the pictures. It is what it is. It's a good looking vessel. She's on a tandem axle next trail trailer. I do not have paperwork on this trailer, nor do I have a readable VIN, but we will do a bill of sale, and for a lot of states you can just go into the weigh station or the sheriff's department and get a homemade tag. But that's where we're at as far as that goes. I do have one recommendation as I walk around the vessel. As far as the trailer and the bunks go, obviously you might want to carpet those or put some bunk slides on them. That would be my recommendation. And as far as the tires go on this vessel, you need to bump those up to 14s. I am not, you know, those 13s aren't going to do it. They'll get you to where you need to go, but you really need to do 14s. In this particular area, we have 3 ramps within about 5 minutes of here, so it really isn't a necessity. But for you, in your situation, I would probably, you know, if your ramp's going to be a little bit of a drive, I would upgrade those tires, and at the same time, I would just change out my hubs. So keep that in mind. You got a good solid trailer. In addition, in viewing the boat on the trailer, you got still some room up there on the tongue, towards the tongue. I think this boat is coming off. I don't know how it rides, but you got about 3.5 feet coming off the back there. I'd probably just move this boat up just a little bit more, but then again, she may ride just as fine the way she is. So overall, that's your exterior, that's your trailer. Props in very nice shape. Engines in, you know, serviced condition, turnkey ready. You do have a couple of marks and scratches on the cowlings on the 012, but you know, overall, you get what you get. So that's what we have. And you guys can see the trim tabs there as well. And so you got that going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop up in the vessel and just give you guys a quick walkthrough. You know, overall, there's no big surprises here. You know, plenty of room in the back as far as for a fishing area. And if you just kind of quick take a look, most of you that are familiar with this vessel, you know, you're going to have your sink or your wash down, and well, not wash down, but actual sink there, over to your port and starboard and your live well center. And let's just take a quick look right here. We look pretty clean in there. There's the Bennett trim pump, battery switch. Everything looks pretty good there. You know, once again, I'm not a mechanic. Basically, the goal to the videos, as you guys know, I'm not real fancy about things. All I'm doing is basically just giving you the walkthrough. Let's just take a quick look down in there. There we go. Batteries look a little dated. I'm not sure. Generally, anytime I buy a pre-owned vessel, I always replace the batteries anyway, unless they're within 2 years. So I'd probably say, my recommendation is going to be, unless they've been replaced, which I can get verified, they may be fine. The boat cranks, so, we are fine. Bilge area looks clean. There's your live well pump, your rule, and so on and so forth. So we look pretty good there. Just give you guys a view so you can see. I'll just stay speechless, which is probably better for you guys. Hard top, always a nice feature. Rod holders, LED lights, your helm chairs. Obviously, your cushions on the passenger side. I'd replace them. And same on driver's side, basically. Captain's helm. There isn't one for the back here, but at which point you're just getting to where you need to be. And like I said, exterior of the vessel, very nice, very fancy. You're going to move into the interior. Remember, it's a 22-year-old boat. Overall, I deem it in good condition for 22 years. Let's take a quick look here. And let's just take a quick look here. And let's move up forward. You guys just take a quick look at what I'm looking at. Overall, I don't really see much distress on the vessel. Considering that this is a good offshore boat up to the Betsy Ross in our area and so on and so forth. I'm not seeing any really, serious distress as far as cracking around screw holes and everything else. She looks like she's been, hasn't really been run too hard over the years. So, and I can usually tell there is no anchor on the vessel. Let's note that. No windshield wiper, obviously, so we'll just assume that may be working and may not be working. I think for the most part, you got a good-looking vessel. You'll probably do a couple of things yourself to it and move it along from there. Moving forward, GPS map 740S. West Marine VHF, and as far as the rest of it goes, I don't think that this, I don't know if this is working or not. This is really the main component for me. Anything else would be a bonus. This is really my biggest concern. This is clearly a dated GPS map 498. I probably wouldn't even turn it on. Helm controls looks fresh, probably reinstalled. My guess is this vessel had a Yamaha on it. Stock on this boat is generally I think a 225. Most guys put a 250 on it, so that 300 Suzuki is going to give you what you need. A lot of guys will go with twin 115s. It's really personal preference. Unfortunately, here, this is what we got, and this is what you get. So overall, the interior, as far as the cuddy area, I don't see the cushions. I will check to see if there are cushions. I don't think there are. I am not sure. I forgot to ask that question, but I will find out. Some more isinglass. Real nice looking cuddy area, and it's pretty clean. It could use a little bit more of a cleaning. Plenty of room. But once again, for most people, that's just going to be a stowage area. Maybe throw a porta potty in there, and you're going to head out fishing. So you get a little bit of benefits of both worlds. Trying to price the boat reasonably, considering, please take into account the cost of the exterior of the vessel. That all grip paint is not cheap, and the guy that did it is not cheap either. So you got real high quality there. That's probably my biggest concern. As long as my engine is, I gotta just get this down. As long as my engine is running correctly, and so are my main functions, bilge, live well, and my safety features. God, I hate these ones. So there you go. For me, for me on boats, as long as I got a solid run engine, which we do have, my trim tabs are working, my safety features are working. I know those are all new rocker switches up on that helm. I'm good to go, because I'm going to be fishing and there's going to be blood and guts everywhere anyway. So that's how I kind of look at it. Reasonable offers on this vessel will obviously be entertained, and hopefully this will be something that somebody out there is looking for, and it's available. So overall, hopefully that helps you out, gives you that walkthrough so you don't have to waste a trip. So Rob here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, wishing you guys a great and safe boating day.